I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to... not seen the likes of you before. Who are you, anyway? I see. Then you must have a name of... Huh. You must possess a date. Well... It is almost...
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again? You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for me. Okay, I told you before.
Gerald,
What's happened?
please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you were the situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like...
We're being pursued by a group of bandits.
bandits?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. Come on, let's... Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemy.
Oh no.
Understood.
Yep.
Thank you. Please. Gotta use your head sometimes. I didn't expect that.
Forget...
Take this! This is the end!
I have no...
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy.
To be left
Let's...
Oh no.
Understood.
Yep.
is now come. I see. Huh, you must... Wow.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
Understood.
Thank you. We are pleased.
Yep.
Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
You're in my way. So this, and I am also called the beginning. I was not able to recall my name, and just like that look upon Phooey. You threw yourself before an axe to get all of...
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary.
Right. Wait.
Garrig Mach Man.
And how about you, kid? Oh, great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery, too. What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? Ah, it's...
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary, former captain of the Knights of Seros. How curious.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Oh, I should mention, we were doing some...
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. Everything would have worked because of them.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude.
Isn't
Oh, first,
me?
In any, the way you...
I'm...
Halt, Adel, the whole... Please.
whoa,
I was...
but it seems there's... Is that right?
All right.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My. Yeah. Hi, baby.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again... The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony. It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced. I reported. As you know, the leader of that...
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Setit.
Right, hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor. Of course. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Mittelfranc Opera Company's beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students. The Black Eagle House is for students from their house leader this year is Edelgard.
Their house leader this...
Lastly, their house leader is Claude.
To think that the next emperor...
I'll say... The old man has a point. I suggest you try spending... I'm surely...
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea?
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy. To start, that is your first task. Once you have finished,
I have a request.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? I guess I'm guessing. Have you met the folks from the Golden? Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down, he's really devoted and honest. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents. Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter. She doesn't interact much with other students. Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. Yeah.
Right.
Please accept my... I am delightful. In any case, I hear you're investigating... Dedu was born in Dusker and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Hey,
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm. He has... Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a... skirt chaser. I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays... Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Yes.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced... I am the pro one. I hope you've had a chance to meet... Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me so... You may think his... For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. His house is... He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire. He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He's overly... She's Count Varley's only daughter. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't... Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House. She's a songster. To the west of Foglin, Bridget...
Thank you so much.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with...
The Black Eagle.
Since you are...
So you have chosen the Black... Your heart...
They are...
Brother?
I'm in the middle of something, Flame.
No, it's nothing.
This is our newest professor.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us... In a few days, we will be...
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that!
sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
You have a gut, Professor. Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut. Oh, please take my apologies. Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess. That said...
Sure.
Why will...
Not real iced.
I don't want to train! Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea.
I know we all agree to treat each other as equals. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order. Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket.
They're not normally this... rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to You don't know about crests. Crests, they are set though each... I suspect as much as I... However, only a scarce... Perhaps that is how... I most since you, of course. Now then. What a path to think. I have... what in the world?
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place then. Pay careful attention to your...
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the student.
Okay. Still, you look at the monitor for
So...
Come on.
I care nothing of friend. If you have no...
Hi. Hi, Professor. If you're not busy, if I'm cooped up in this...
adjusted to life at the academy yet? Me, I'm still not used to it. I know.
Hey.
What the?
Well, there's Dorothea. You know, Professor?
I really need to eat. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time?
It's delicious. I know.
I'm busy. Do you want something? Then get out of my way.
Excuse me.
Oh, listen. Ah.
Well... Huh?
Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the Church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? The leader of a legendary group of knights,
Hey.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind. It's proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something I was...
Yes. A mock battle? This early? Well, no...
The church has changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Euritza, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago.
All right.
Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best. Oh,